Do you think that talking to yourself is strange? Psychology says it's not. Talking to yourself is one of the most misunderstood things among people. Society calls it odd. Psychology proves it otherwise. Let's look at the psychological traits found in people who think out loud when alone. Trait number 1, strong problem-solving skills. When people say a problem out loud, they instruct their brain to think carefully and gather their thoughts into clear words. This is self-explanation effect. People who explain problems to themselves solve them more wisely. Thinking out loud is a cognitive tool. People who talk about their problems loudly recognize their mistakes quickly. Their voice becomes a quality check. Trait number 2, exceptional emotional regulation. If you are nervous, don't say, "I am nervous." Instead, use your own name. Okay, you are nervous, but you have to handle it. Using your own name creates psychological distance from your own emotions. You start guiding your own self. That kind of self-talk makes you less anxious and you perform better. People who do this challenge their scattered thoughts. This is called mind regulation. Trait number 3, higher creativity. A creative mind sees things with a different perspective. People who are creative talk to themselves while working. A conversation becomes a brainstorm. When they talk to themselves, the ideas come out of their minds, and by combining ideas, they reach to conclusion. That's why so many creative people narrate their work to themselves. Trait number 4, higher self-awareness. Have you ever caught yourself mid-sentence saying something like, "Okay, why did I actually do that?" This is called reflective awareness. Sometimes people talk to themselves to guide their own behavior. People who voice out loud tend to examine their thoughts, emotions, and decisions. They question their anger. They interrogate their choices. It becomes a kind of mental mirror that reflects everything about them. They pay attention to each conversation that they have with themselves. Trait number 5, greater focus and mental performance. Deep focus is not a silent thing. The spoken words often sharpen attention and help to reach to the target. Giving small instructions to yourself out loud improve performance. The voice becomes the guide for brain to grab the attention to the specific thing. You become hard to distract by doing this. Trait number 6, strong independence of thoughts. Many people reach outward when they are stuck. They look for someone to help them. But the people who talk to themselves somehow find their help from inside. They rely on their own take on something. You think about your own reasoning. You learn to test it yourself. You sit alone and think about the problem and find answers. You have the habit of reaching out your own conclusions. You don't need anyone's permission to take decisions. Trait number 7, continue personal growth. You have an urge to grow. You are always in conversation with the person you want to be. Your own life is like an experiment for you. At the end of each day, you think what you could do different. You don't get discouraged by failure, but you try to learn from it. This is where real growth happens. You accept your mistakes and decide to try again. Self-talk is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It's a sign of self-improvement. Don't feel embarrassed about it because it's a sign that you are mentally powerful.